Oh yeah, I was basically I projected. It's just weird. It was awkward being so self and not thinking about the whole, you know, the relationship, everybody, humanity, everything, like just not thinking about that in the moment I should have been. And that was just the problem with me. And it's messed up because like I could have been part of showing humanity, you know, what it looks like to have a functioning polygamous relationship, you know, and now I'm obviously now I have things to teach and say or whatever, but it would have been more profound to be a part of it and to like, you know, for you guys to see it, for women to see it. Because exactly. Like the last woman who said,
all this shit don't fucking matter, my nigga. Y'all ain't doing nothing that they ain't doing this fucking battle line. That's the shit I'm talking about, man.
Right.
We was good, my nigga. We was affecting the world, like we was infecting the world, and y'all just like the selfish shit. It's the shit I'm talking about. You can sit here on the camera and be like, yo, yeah, you know, all of this now, but y'all, you're saying you know what you're doing wrong, but you're still going. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, and that's why I don't want to do this.
I hope y'all get better. I hope that y'all get polygamous relationships. And you know what I'm saying? I hope that it gets better for y'all, bro. I hope they do better with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't do it with the person that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, right, yeah. Fuck it. This all shit is all talk. Right. We've been here before. It's talk. Don't want to live it. Do that shit. But we sit here and talk about the shit I'm living. I mean, what she just said right there is just like, shit kind of pissed me off a little bit. Because it's like, what? So now all of a sudden you know it, but it's too late. Like, oh, wait. I should have did that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, that's kind of an insult if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, why the fuck? If you know what the solution is, what you... Never mind. That shit ridiculous. So, I don't know, man. I hope it's better for y'all, man. So I just hope it's better for y'all. That's all I can say. I hope better for y'all. And I can see this shit going left. People call me like, yo, I love you, like, you changed my life, and they be lying when they like, I mean, but that's they love, that's how they love, like, that's they love. They love is temporary, they love is like in the moment, and then once things go left, they switch up, you know what I'm saying? That's they love. I don't have to be like that. That's why I said Eliana love me, bro, because she gonna do whatever I want her to do. She tried. I'll give it to her. She tried. Sex, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tried, but she just kept feeling stuff. We got a meeting, but it's like, and then we like trying to blame Eliana, but it's not really Eliana, it's y'all motherfuckers. Because y'all motherfuckers trying to act like scared of Eliana. You're not scared of Eliana. Y'all motherfuckers ain't scared of Eliana. Y'all ain't telling anybody Eliana. Y'all motherfuckers was just looking at it in a Babylon way, in your own little selfish way, instead of looking at it from a higher perspective, thinking about what this was. And now this shit looks like a fucking mess to the world. It look like we ain't doing nothing different than what they do. We talking all this knowledge, right? But what we doing? But it's not over. It's not over. You know me, I don't give up. So I keep going.
Nice. Big shot.
Me and Ellie gonna have one. We're gonna have that. drove all the way to driving to Costa Rica, like, she don't love me enough to love Eliana. Eliana is me. I felt like I was sleeping with her man, and I kind of felt it after a while, like, yo, y'all looking at it, I see the way y'all looking at it. Y'all looking at it like, that's her man. Like in a Babylon state, like, that ain't my man, that's how y'all get down, like, and I want him to treat me the way he treats you, and, you know what I mean, type shit, like, instead of being a unit, coming together, and it's like, now that everybody got their man, now y'all can fake act like y'all like each other. Fuck out here. That shit back, man. That's what women do in Babylon. Once they got their man, they come together like, hey, what's going on, girl? And being fake as fuck. And she had a point, the niggas ain't even like that. Niggas ain't even like that, bro. The dudes ain't even like that, son.
I remember when I first came across the message, I had changed. I was changing up my Instagram. I was changing up my description on the Instagram. And I put up 2 things that I changed was supreme beings do supreme things, number 1. And number 2 was 1 + 1 = 1. And that resonates with me so deeply because I believe it was a sacred energy exchange video. And this is like the backbone behind this. It's like Chief, it was 1, Nana was 1, then they became 1. Marriage, 2 energies became 1. So 1 + 1 is 1. And the perspective that women have been having was that it's 2. And you want one of the 2. And that's not how it is at all. So there's always going to be a sense of loss. If you wanted to be 1 with Chief, you'd have to be 1 with the entirety of him, which includes Nana. They're not separate.
And so that's not what happened. What happened there was when they felt the bond between me and Eliana, they immediately went into their Babylon mind like that's her man.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't even really establish something with me because in their mind they like that's Eliana's man, and you know I had to be like, yo, I'm gonna go over here and okay, and it was like creeping or something on some side chick type shit when it wasn't supposed to feel like that. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be oneness. And now that everybody got a man, that there's a sense of oneness between y'all. It's weird. It's weird. Now everybody come around Eliana and like, oh yeah, what the fuck was this at when y'all was together? And so, my struggles. And it's bigger than you. The relationship was bigger than you. What we're doing here is bigger than you. It represents something bigger than you. And it's just, I keep saying that, like, yo, shit is bigger than you. It's bigger than you. I like it anyway because at the end of the day, it's polygamous because these niggas, y'all me. You me, like, it is no separation, right? It's you me, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to make a point to the public about men and how we were. And we are still in the East. This is how we are in the East. You know what I'm saying? Men are men in the East. And it works. It literally works. You can't tell me how good it feels when y'all all in the room together and y'all talking and you feel this togetherness, sister bond, like in that moment. Why do y'all, you know, society has taught you as little girls, this is my dog, this is mine, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is, you know. If society would have taught you from the beginning and you would have seen a polygamous family and grew up in a polygamous family, it would be normal for that to share. It would be normal. When I grew up, I'm gonna have 2 sister wives, like, you know, 3 sister wives. It would be normal. But how we gonna raise children in a place that doesn't have polygamy going? And expect them to respect polygamy? There's no polygamy here. act like the men, then we have no problems. We have no problems. Then we just be doing what needs to be done. You guys, no maintenance. You got your shit. By all means. But it just is what it is. You?
Hello, hi Chief.
What's good with you?
You remember me from earlier, right? Can't forget.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Okay. I forget what I want to ask you when I get on camera. I don't know why. But I want to know, with all due respect, and I may be ignorant, so excuse me. I kind of got like a love-hate relationship with you already. Like, I don't know why. Like, I get so intrigued and then I get so upset. Aya, I don't like how you did her earlier.
And
It just made me kind of sad for her. Even the guy, Tron, he just looked uncomfortable, and you were giving me different vibes at first. Is what I'm saying. It's like I go from really feeling you to then see you make people uncomfortable.
okay, and who are you?
I did say with all due respect.
There's
I'm
no
just giving you
respect
my
in your
opinion.
words. There's no respect for your words. I'm just telling you, like, who are you? And why does your words even matter? Why should they matter to me? Why how you feel should matter to me? Why should it matter?
What's the point of me tuning? What's the point of you accepting my request if it wasn't for
Because
me to
you
give
asked.
my
I
opinion?
thought you would have a question or something. You're telling me your feelings. Why should I care? Who are you?
Okay, well, I have a question then. Can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
My question is how do you go from being someone that I look up to someone that I dislike?
Please don't ask me a question about your mind and how it works. That sounds crazy.
Okay, so can I ask your people if they feel the same way as I do?
What do you
Do they
mean?
go from loving you to feeling some type of way about you?
No, next question.
That's your line.
Okay, it's my question. I said I may be ignorant. I did introduce myself as not understanding. So that's my question, Chief.
You have a good night.
You too.
Right. You start cracking up. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong? Right. Why do I proceed? Why am I thinking the thoughts I'm thinking?
Hi. Okay.
What's going on?
I have I'm just folding some clothes. How are y'all tonight? Okay. So I have a question for the ladies and a question for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
For the ladies, I mean, I noticed that they have to get uncomfortable a lot in these moments. It's like the men are used to it, but the women are so uncomfortable. I wanna know what their thoughts are on how to peacefully move forward, like a strategy. I mean, I understand, moving more like the men, but what about like what ways do you feel will work for you guys for you women as women to bond better and to like feel each other without being moved? I don't know the circumstances out there, you know what I
It's
mean?
just doing that, having those real nigga moments like we expressed. It's like what Mama Sheba just said, just doing it and having those real nigga moments. And like Nana was speaking about earlier, the women carry what may have been expressed in the moment, and they carry it out, and it blocks chakra. So it's like I said, having those real nigga moments and addressing everything fully in that moment and coming to an agreed and mutual understanding so that energy doesn't continue to permeate and everyone leaves with an understanding so we continue to flow as a functioning unit, as one, and it's just coming together and doing more bonding activities. It's as simple as that. Like when the men have their problems here with each other, they go outside and they hash it out until they come to that understanding with each other, or they fully express to each other. They're like, okay, I got the understanding. Everyone's good, and they're able to continue on and go about their business. And it's just the women being able to do the same thing and not moving on from a situation and pretending to have an understanding when you don't.
And I have stepped up to have meetings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no one's truly honest.
And that's what I just said. Not pretending that you have an understanding and moving on from it. That has to stop. And that's how the energy has flowed.
Okay.
Now, like everyone was saying earlier, the women have become more together because we're able to now express ourselves more openly instead of walking away from conflict and being afraid to have conflict. We're able to stay in those moments and grow and come to that understanding.
That's easily said.
It is
Absolutely.
easily said, but it's been
But
happening.
Efu can hardly speak.
Yeah, we
have another female here that can hardly speak.
we
And
every
we lead by
female-
example. We are the lead. She just came in, and it's like you said. We are the elite, and we lead the women.
All right, F you. All right.
You see the other one.
I look forward to seeing how this goes.
Yes.
I look forward to it.
Comfortableness.
That's fact.
It's no uncomfortableness with, it's just people have their way of articulating themselves.
What do you mean have their way? Either you articulate yourself or you don't. What do you mean you have your way? Like have your way like what? Like not being able to?
Some people are not really able to be on the camera and just be all the way
No,
comfortable.
with that, we don't need those kind of people. We don't need them. We don't need them.
Yeah, because you're trying to teach along with learning. Do you mind if I go ahead and ask you, Chief, your question, because I don't want my phone to die.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you've grown, it's hard to speak for you, so I won't. How do you handle if you feel you've made a mistake somewhere, or do you feel you've made mistakes along the way as you've built this thing up?
Well, this thing has not been built up. It has been. It's something that happened. This is not something I strategically planned out. This is something that actually unfolded in my journey. This just happened. I just went along with it as it went. It was inspired and it just unfolded. And I'm like, oh, we could do that then. All right, cool. And it's just been day by day making the decisions one by one. And this is what it came to be. My reality turned into this. And I'm just day by day, dealing with it as we go. You know what I'm saying? Never knowing what's going to be around the corner. There's always something if you watch me. So, as far as mistakes, I don't think the universe makes any mistakes. I feel like it's happening for a reason, and it's just my job to get all the lessons out of it that I can and to see it for what it is as it's unfolding. Because life is a lot like art. And when an artist is painting, you try to figure out what it's painting, and you have to wait till the picture is fully done to understand, like, okay, I see why that happened. You see what I'm saying? So I'm more of an inspired in the moment, living in the now type of person. So there's no plan, there's only preparations. And I keep my morals and principles in everything that I do every single day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night,
Appreciate you.
everybody.
Manana.
Absolutely.
I hope this ain't the same girl. Remember me, chick.
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on? Who's this?
You a fake Babylonian.
Yeah, nigga got the lights off too. Coward. He's a fucking coward. Nigga, you don't even know me. Listen, let me tell you how you a sucker nigga, homie. And no real niggas do what you do. First of all, you watching another nigga. And the only reason why you probably watching me because your bitch watching me, nigga. That's the number one thing. The only reason why you paying attention to me is because your bitch watching me, nigga. That's the first thing. Number two, real niggas never do what you just did, homie. You don't call up another nigga's phone and talk shit to him. You need to holler at your girl for watching me, nigga. You mad because she watching a real nigga. And she might start falling in love with me. So you gotta hate me now. So at the end of the day, she don't fall in love with me. So you gotta start the hater click. You feel me? You look at this nigga. You gotta start finding shit wrong with it. Look at it. You feel me? You look at this nigga. You gotta start finding shit wrong with it. Look at it.